Hello, how are you guys doing? I'm not too excited, I'll be honest, to play this specific chapter, but then I realized something and it made me want to play it, like, instantaneously. Alright, I was trying to figure out what do I want to stream today. You know, Homestuck hasn't come out yet. A lot of people have said that they don't mind if I stream the game the same day it comes out on After Hours. I think I might start doing Majora's Mask maybe in the morning. Test that out, see if people are down to watch maybe Majora's in the morning, and we can still get through that game. See if there's a crowd there wanting to watch. I don't know. But here's what made me excited about playing this game today. Let me go and boot it up. What I realized is if I play Danganronpa, okay, so I think there's like, what, 12 students to begin with? Something like that. I don't know.
Danganronpa.
God damn, that's loud. Oof. There's a handful of, like, students that are alive, right? And someone has to get murdered, and someone has to be the murderer. And we always solve the murder, right? So, okay. Let's just load into the game, and I'll show you what I mean. Okay, watch. Yeah, I don't care about that right now. Hold on, watch. Okay, so, I'm not gonna die. So that means it's one of these other people, right? All right, so we got Kameda. He's not gonna die. But 1, 2. Oh, you guys can't see. Excuse me. All right, so, here are the people that exist, right? Okay, so he's alive. He's not. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, cool. All right, 11 people exist. Right? Now, if you take 2, which is 1 is the murderer and 1 is the person who does the murder, and one of them gets caught, the murderer is going to get caught and punished, right? So if you take 2, divide that by 11, it's like 18% chance that the gremlin dies. That's like pretty good. That's almost a 20% chance that the gremlin's gonna die. Like, that's amazing fucking news. That's some basic ass math, but still. 2 people could possibly die. That increases our odds. We could go from 3 and 11, which is, you know, a weird ass fraction, but, you know, 27%. That's almost 30% chance. If 3 people die, there's a 30% chance that one of them's the gremlin. That's all we gotta do. That's all we got. So yes, I'm gonna absolutely play this game because there's a chance. There's a chance that it's her. And that's gonna push me through this chapter, because everyone's like, it's fucking chapter 3 though, you know? It's also Sunday. Fingers and ass Sunday. I'm finally streaming this on a Sunday. I really should make Sunday not my day off day, but I was going to go out and paint today, but it kind of looked a little overcast, and the buses were doing some weird stuff, and I was being late. I should go and paint. I'm going to have to do like plein air painting this week, I think, because my light is broken right above my desk. So, anyway, I should probably actually play the game. We're like 4 minutes in, and I haven't actually done it. But that's why I'm playing today. Also Sunday. A lot of good reasons, actually. I'm worried about Mikan and the others. I should hurry over to the hospital. The moment I got out of the bed, I immediately left my cottage and headed over to the hospital. Teratero is still pretty bad, but he's already dead, so we don't have to worry about the odds of him dying. Like, it's 100%. He's dead. Yo, you came early today. You're the one who's early.
Damn right.
Well, I just got here. So what should we do? There's a little more time before we need to make contact. Want to go over to Nagato's room and check up on him? Yeah, I'm worried about how he's going. Someone said that I need to, like, try and get more. There's, like, a lot of people saying you need to get more coins, but I have, or more food, but I have no coins to get food. Also, thank you for the Leon bits there, Ferret. I had a customer get passive aggressive overcharging by 25% or 25 cents. If it was 25%, I'd be like, yeah, no, I'd be mad about that too, but it's 25 fucking cents. And you offered a refund. Jesus Christ. Thank you. Yeah, I'm worried about how he's doing. Worry? Why do you have to worry about a guy like him? You get coins by checking stuff. Still, I feel like I checked everything. Didn't I? Yeah, I've checked everything here. I've already looked at all this stuff. Yeah. Want me to see me level up my bit badge? Well, currently you're at level or tier 100, so I don't know what the next one is, but sure, if you want to give me money. I'm down for people giving me money as long as it doesn't put you out me. Why the fuck not? Oh, right. You want me to actually go to Nagato's room. That's why you got to do the boring 1 coin per time in the... Oh, really? Why are we checking up on Nagato, of all people? The Gremlin gets a lot better in the anime? We'll see. I might go and watch it JoJo style. Mikin, how's Nagato doing? Same as usual. No, actually, he might be worse than yesterday.
This is bad.
Are you fucking serious? His pulse is extremely weak. He might slip into critical condition sometime today. Oh, thank you for the 250 plus 25 plus 30 bits. Some of which are sandwich bits there, legend. Thank you. Is he sick? Yes. Or is he that sick? But as long as I'm his nurse, I will never let Nagato die. No, it's okay if you want to let him die. It's fine.
Yes.
Ever. Do you understand? I understand how you feel, but don't overexert yourself, okay? Like, it's not murder if you're just bad at your job. He's also looking very flat today. Thank you for the 110 sandwich bits, Malicious. It's very kind of you. Oh, you get them exclusively. Oh, damn. You got that many from, like, ads? Are you just, like, grinding ads? Holy shit, dude. Thank you. Like, look at how flat Komeda is. Flat fingers in his ass. That's malpractice. It's not intentional malpractice. I mean, like, people just die sometimes. Do their best. Thank you for the Leon sandwich bits. Listen, it's different. Malpractice is different than whatever I'm suggesting she do. Hajime, it's almost time to start the connection. We need to head over to the lobby. Yeah, I got it. After being reminded of how powerless I am, I left Nagato's room. Yeah, we can't kill him because there's a camera pointed right at him, and I don't know. Yeah, like, if he just dies, that happens. Like, you try your best, but, you know, fuck, you know, it progressed too fast. And I had to take care of the other patients, too. The incoming signal light is blinking.
Now then.
Looks like they're already waiting. Let's hurry up and start the connection. Yeah, you're right. I pressed the button underneath the blinking light and the monitor instantly lit up. Looks like the camera and the monitor had no problem making a connection. Soon enough, a familiar face showed up on the other side of the monitor.
What's up?
Hello, how is it? Can you see my handsome face? No, where's that? Yeah, I can read you real clear. We're good on our end, too. You can totally see your broke-ass faces. Might be best if I tell the others about Nagato's condition. Hey, are the only ones over there?
Nope.
Nope, we're all over here except for Hikyo. Which one? That's Gremlin, right? What happened to Hikyo? It seems like we all looked like aberrant enemies in the eyes of that coward. She's locked herself in a room. She said from the other side of the door that she won't come out until the despair disease has been cured. Oh, she's definitely going to be involved in the next murder. Like, so hardcore. Because that's so suspicious. Everyone else is doing whatever. Maybe they all just, like, murdered her all at once. Wait a minute. Okay, so... I forget... Okay, you're going to have to tell me how this works, but, like... Because I feel like we addressed this in the last case, but I don't remember. Does the murderer discover the corpse? Because what if everyone but 2 people murdered someone? Because then the corpse would never be discovered, even if it was discovered. Although it'd be really obvious who did it. They didn't last time. So let's say, like, there are 11 people. If 9 people... No, if 10 people kill someone... No, if 8 people kill someone, leaving 2 people left that were not involved in the murder, what if everyone stabs the person at the same time? Only the fatal blow. What if everyone stabs them all at the same time? And then everyone walks away and just pretends like it didn't fucking happen. If it all happened at the same time, or what if it was like everyone had to pull the... What if it was like a firing squad? She's being cautious or even around the others at the motel, huh? Looks like they're also in a testy situation.
Hey.
So how about you? How are you guys doing? Hey, how about that? To tell you the truth, Nagato is actually in serious danger. I know he's in serious danger. No, not that. He's actually seriously wandering the border between life and death.
What?
What did you say?
However...
But he's gonna be okay, right? Nagato is gonna get better?
Hey.
First Nekomaru, then Nagato. It ain't fun at all. Monokuma's rules are bullshit. I mean, like, honestly, there's, like, a vague consistency to him. I think that's really how... It's more like... I guess my questions are more like, has this already been answered yet? I think that's a better way of figuring it out. For now, we can't really say.
Yes?
Really can't say? That's impossible. Minomi, why are you on that side? Because it'd be dangerous if I got too close to the hospital, since we don't even know what's going on in there. You're really pissing me off. Like, why does this stupid stuffed animal need to be cautious about disease?
You can't!
Please don't discriminate. The Despair's disease is horrible. It's a dangerous disease that can destroy even this island. So until we figure out how to deal with it, I'll just be on this side. I mean, if everyone... Yeah, what if one person stabs them and everyone else just, like, forms a circle to make sure they don't run away? And then it's like... Alright, well, I'm not gonna implicate him. And then everyone argues against it. Before I could respond to Minomi, Fuyuhiku just cut the connection.
Don't fuck with me!
Shitty stuffed animal, she seriously pisses me off. Damn it, I'm going outside to cool off. Fuyuhiku spat those words before he went outside. Anyway, all we can do now is wait. Just patiently wait until the situation improves or changes for the better. Yeah, I mean, if, like, you get rid of the body, but it's never discovered, then basically you've just killed someone. You have to leave the body out somewhere. If the body isn't discovered, then you never can have a trial, and you can never become the Black, and therefore never deceive everyone and get away with it. So you have to have the body get discovered eventually. But you could do it in such a way that, like, the body wasn't discovered for long enough that there'd be no way of, like, discovering when or how. So, like, you kill the person, right? You bury him. Then you dig up the corpse later on. Or, yeah, what if you leave, like, a hand? You bury the rest of it. You get rid of the rest of it. Who's your favorite waifu in Danganronpa currently? And is it the wife or the gremlin? No. The gremlin is absolutely the opposite of my favorite. That's why we waited patiently, because waiting patiently was the only thing we could do. We waited patiently. On a side note, why can't we relax when I'm in a hospital? Why can't I relax when I'm in a hospital? I pace back and forth around the hospital lobby. Fuyuhiku entered the lobby hospital so many times. And time just kept passing by. So then, listen, like, having a waifu is not the same thing as, like, it's different. Listen, you can be into any of these girls or whatever if you're like vaguely the same age as them. I'm not. I can treat them like daughters at best. It was a joke. Too bad.
Ahem. Hope speak a cat. It is now. Please return to your rooms now.
Oh, wow.
then, sweet.
That day went fast. No free time means it just ends.
Damn it!
Feels like a lot of stuff got skipped over and now it's nighttime already. Yeah, it did. It's almost time for the transmission.
Jeez, you're pathetic.
Took someone's arm, forced a person to kill, No, it's still your fault because you did the stabbing. I think Monokuma would still say it's your fault. I think I'd ground Tikio. We go back to our cottages, and that's done. It's fucking annoying to keep going back and forth, though. But before we go back, we gotta check on Nagato one more time. Go for it. Leave this transmission thing to me.
Jeez.
They're not gonna have a new clue anyway. I can handle this. And I'll leave it to you. I mean, like, Teratero could die again. I'd be alright with that. Thank you for the 5 gay bits there, Spider-Do. Yeah, that was an immediate nope. Hey, Becky? What are you doing here? You need to be resting.
Yes.
To tell you the truth, I've been quite bored doing nothing but sleeping. Yeah, that was creepy as fuck, just her standing there like that. That's not alright. Also, would it trouble you if I slept it would trouble you if you slept all the time, so I was hoping I can help you with anything. But it's better if I'm sleeping, correct? Yeah, just get some rest for now. It'd be a big help if you got better soon.
Understood.
Yes, understood. She's gonna end up being the accomplice, I would bet. Or the murder weapon? No, that's not how it works. We literally just had a trial like that. Can we lock the door? What if Fuyuhiko is your son? That would mean you're a Yakuza boss, and that's badass. That's true. This game's not supposed to be... Becky is her 4Kids dub name, yes. Yeah, I'm not okay if someone ends up staring at me like Becky does. That's not cool. Mikan's too focused on caring for Nagato. She hasn't even noticed I entered the room. Has she been caring for him this whole time? Hey, Mikan. Hey, Mikan. No matter how many times I talk to her, she's not responding. Her back's turned towards me. She focused on caring for Nagato. I peeked over Mikan's shoulder and said, "Are you okay?"
No!
Oh, God. I thought she was dead there for a minute. What if you murder someone with someone else? We literally just had a trial like that, and whoever the person who does the murdering is, like, the someone else in your example, is the murderer. You're not the murderer. Looks like you finally noticed. Please don't surprise me. I almost got... wet. Did you come by to check on Nagato? I just wanted to see how he was doing, but you look pretty tired too. Isn't it better if we get a little rest? Oh, you mean like actively pick someone up by the ankles and just like slam them into someone else? I think you're still at fault, yeah. I hope I'm not mistaken. That would be really embarrassing. Are you by chance worried about me? Yeah, pretty much. Thank you very much. I'll remember this moment until the day I die. I'm starting to get my energy back, so I'll get back to taking care of Nagato. I hope she understood what I said. I read that and did not actually comprehend any of it. I was paying attention to chat. I just read words. I could have said anything. She's been working so hard, it'd be bad if I kept getting in her way. It's exactly how I felt, so I decided to shut up and go back to the library, or lobby.
Yo.
How's Nagato doing? Should probably let me just quickly scroll back up and read that shit because it's probably going to be relevant to the murder. Are you worried about me? Look tired. Yeah. Okay, cool. Just more worried about Mika and then Nagato. She looks like she's had no time to rest. Nagato is probably not doing so well. What about you? Are you guys done with the transmission?
Jeez.
As I expected, we wrapped it up quickly. Like they had nothing new to report. They're apparently trying to find a cure somehow, but it hasn't been any progress. So on both ends, it looks like we've had no results.
Jeez, you're pathetic.
Oh well, let's go forward to tomorrow. Okay. With a depressingly heavy mood riding on our back. I mean, like, who's sick? Becky? Nagato. Who else? I mean, if we have to kill Becky in order to kill Nagato, it's like, eh. Oh, yeah. What's her name? Tits McGee. 2. Under no circumstances should you get the cat ready now. Okay, I understand. I won't have the cat ready. Just in case. At all. Ever. My worries have piled up so high that one sigh isn't enough. And the more I think about it, the more I'm slowly sucked deeper and deeper into this endless pit. I guess for today, I should just go and sleep. It's best not to dwell on it too much. And it's not just that. The first thing in the morning, I need to go to the hospital again. Who would be more suspicious than the Killing Game? Jesus or Smokey the Bear? Well, Jesus canonically got murdered. So he'd show back up at the actual trial, and it'd be like, yo, so who did it? And he'd be like, the Romans. Bye. I kept telling myself that as I sighed one last time and slowly closed my eyes. Thank you for the 300 sandwich bit. No, 200 sandwich bits, 200 gay bits. Thank you. Buy an orc with them. I'm probably gonna. I found like some like toy like artillery cannons. It's like I think $12 for like. No, it's like $9 for 12 of them, as opposed to $50-something for one mech gun. And my local tournament team does not give a fuck. So, yeah, that's what I'm gonna be going with. They probably fall apart like nobody's business, but I can patch them back up because orc. So thank you. That'll be a decent way towards buying that. Out of the blue, a hazy scene began to take shape. From the depths of my consciousness, it slowly took its time, hazily. Like watercolored paint suspended in water. Jimbo Joe, thank you for the 3 months of support. Slowly, hazily. Oh shit! I remember something about class. Oh, this is important. A whole classroom somewhere. Classroom that I'd seen before. I don't know where. Tokoro Queen, thank you for the sub. Very kind of you. Twitch Prime's cool. I can hear voices. Is this the scene? Oh no, the scene. And chat is saying, yes, it is the scene. That's not good. Somebody's talking. Did you hear? Isn't it amazing? Apparently he's been accepted into Hope's Peak Academy. But he was that exceptional? Those are noises. I'm dully staring out the window, pretending not to listen. I don't want to listen. I just don't want to listen to the noises kept leaping into my ears. Huh? You don't know? Know what? Apparently you don't have to be exceptional to get into Hope's Peak Academy. But it's an academy that recruits only exceptional students from around the world, right? I wanted to cover my ears. Oh, so he's not good at shit. I wanted to run to a place I deserve to be, not here. A place where I can be more confident. Wow, I never knew that way was possible. So he's the same too? Obviously. I mean, he doesn't have any special talents that Hope's Peak Academy would be interested in. He's just a normal guy who can be found anywhere? Well, admiring the academy is free. It must be tough for his parents who have to write the check. Leave me alone. Just want to become someone who's confident in myself. What is this anyway? Who are they talking about? Why can't I remember? Who am I? The ultimate most average person. The ultimate... Who killed Jesus again?
Hey!
the Romans, but Judas was an accomplice. They gave him, what was it, 2 bags of silver to kiss the cheek of whoever, the guy who was causing an insurrection against the Roman government. Did you know what I'm talking about personal failures? A good way to break the ice when meeting new people. So I'm going to tell you a story of my personal failure. In the wild world we live in, popularity is a symbol of power. Thank you for the Leon bits there. Leon sandwich bits. Sticks ablaze. That's why I decided to write a fake love letter to myself so I could brag about it to others. Is that true? Is, Leon's? I guess it would be Leon's bit, plural, because like the 2 is like an S. The Leon's bit. Leon 2! I was bragging about it with my friend, but unfortunately all I had was an envelope. When my friend wanted me to show him the unwritten letter, I was in a real bind. So I showed him a blank piece of paper that said this. This letter was written in special ink. Only those chosen by God can see it. Wow. This is way too specific to not be like an actual story from someone who worked on the thing. So, is that true? Like, if I tell you guys an embarrassing story about my past, will it make me more popular? When I said that, he was all, oh, that love letter is brimming with passion. However, things started to look real bad at this point. The other people around us started praising him because I thought he was really cool that he could read the letter. That's when he started hogging everyone's attention as a divine messenger of God, and eventually he was worshipped by society. Now his followers sell shady vases for a quick buck. I mean, there's almost 300 people. I talk about all of the stupid shit I do all the time. Alright, let's see how many people are in here, and then I'm going to tell an embarrassing story about myself, and we'll see if it brings in any more people. We'll see if this theory is correct. We'll see if Monokuma is right about things. Alright. Currently, 263 according to Twitch's thing. Alright, so I remember in middle school, right? This is my embarrassing story. In middle school, 6th grade, 7th grade, maybe. I think it was probably 6th grade, right? I was hanging out with my friends near the bus stop waiting for the doors open for the school. They'd make us kind of chill outside, right? A girl comes up to me and it's like, hey, you're cute. Then walks away. I was thinking about it like, wow, that's awesome. Someone thinks I'm cute, you know? And then one of my friends, I tell them about it at the, in the locker room, like before gym, like, hey, this girl came up to me and was just like, you're cute. And he was like, yeah, she did that to a lot of people because she was dared. She was dared to, and if she didn't, then she'd have to do something worse. And that's how I didn't have a girlfriend until much, much later. In 6th grade. All right, now let's check. U count has increased by 3. Was that not embarrassing enough? Thanks to my big mouth, he became a multimillionaire. How regretful. What an epic fail. That is my story of ultimate personal failure. What did you think? Is ice broken? 12. Okay, cool. Since you listened to me, want to buy this vase? It's in pretty high demand, but I'll give you a deal because I like you so much. I mean, like, yeah, it's pretty, like, I feel like that's a thing that happens in middle school. If you're not, like, a popular kid. Monokuma did just say epic fail. The translation stuff, you know? That's how it works. It's morning, huh? But for some reason, my body's heavy. Not just heavy, but something soft and really hot. Wait a minute. Is that...
I can't believe it!
Just go ahead and move that over a bit. That's the same picture as before.
No, stop. You're tickling me.
Mekon, again? Hurry up and move!
Now it's crooked. Is it? I think it's fine. I can't actually seem to select it, so.
I can't breathe!
You've stopped moving.
Crook the cat, please. I don't know if I can select the cat specifically anymore. Where is the cat? Where the fuck is the cat? I see it, but I can't click on it because it's like... There we go. Alright, let me see if I can like... Is this better? His hair is crooked. Oh, I see. What if I make it even more awkwardly specific?
Wait. Huh? Yeah!
Cyanosis again! Hachime's gone limp. Oh, please get a hold of yourself. He regained consciousness. So glad. I thought you died from suffocation. Oh, massive tits. Why are you here? The Monokuma advancement hasn't aired yet. Well, now that you mention it, I came to wake you up because it seemed like I accidentally fell asleep. What kind of accident is that?
But...
The good news is, you see, Nagato's condition is stabilized. What's the good news? Really? I rushed over to let you guys know, but Fuyuhika's room is locked, so... Yeah, my lock is still broken. Thanks, Becky.
Yes!
Please hurry over, and Nagato can probably be saved. Yeah, I got it. I quickly got dressed and headed over to the hospital with Mikan. Wait, was he wearing, like, his normal-ass clothes? Like, he was just wearing his, like, day clothes in bed. Although I did wonder why it was necessary to be pumped up for someone like Nagato. I guess it's best not to think about it. Now, how much more dressed do I need to be? What do I wear on a daily basis? Leave him alone, he has depression. Listen, he has reasons to be depressed, so that's valid. Nagato is in the patient room. Please hurry and see how he's doing. How did you get ahead of me? It hasn't played yet, so I still think that Becky is sleeping. I don't know if that's true or not, though. I'm sorry I spoke without your permission. But it'd be bad if we woke her up, so please check on Nagato first. Alright, cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna do exactly what you say. Oh, great. You're alive. I saw Nagato, who managed to sit up in bed. Nagato, can you hear me? Hajime came to see how you were doing. Twin Beckys are singing. I see Becky must be a twin duo. The Veronicas. Is he supposed to be cured?
Well...
It's not like he's completely cured. He was just able to recover from his critical condition. They were utilizing characteristics as twins and they set turns appearing before me, which means there's actually 17 people on this island. The Veronicas, that's the answer. After seeing this, I think it might be better if he stayed quiet for a bit longer. What happened to Fingers? Fingers has the despair disease, which makes it all the different... Depending on who you are, depends on how the despair disease makes you act. But generally speaking, it makes you act the opposite of how you normally act. So the rocker chick is usually beaten to the tune of her own drum or whatever the fuck. She's super like, she does exactly like what you tell her to. He's only telling lies, and then if America got hit by this despair disease, how bad would it be? I would imagine it would make politics flip exactly the opposite the way they are. But functionally speaking, I think that'd be okay. No, that'd actually be really bad. A lot of people would become murderers, I think. Yeah, the president would be competent. That's the main thing. That would happen. The problem is that I think there'd be a lot more racists. Does the despair disease make you racist? Everyone on this island's white, so we don't know. Please don't say we should commit bioterrorism on Donald Trump in my chat. I'm so glad. I'm so relieved that Nagato gained consciousness. I'm so glad. Okay, all Asian, but they're all the same race, so it doesn't really, like, work. They're all Asian except for Sonia. Okay, yeah, that's true. Because they're all from Japan. Sonia is the only white person on this island. Okay. Has anyone ended up being racist towards her yet? I don't want that because it would make Rev a bad streamer. No. So the despair disease makes you the opposite of what you already are. So you should get some rest already. You're probably exhausted from nursing without sleep, right? Then if you insist, I'll be on the on-call room upstairs. You must be mentally exhausted, so it'd be better if you relax in the lobby instead. Sonia isn't racist, she's a huge weeb, but like she'd be the opposite. So instead of really being into like Japanese culture, she'd really fucking hate it, maybe. I don't fucking know how this works. It's kind of random. It's not really as like straightforward as that. Yeah, I'll do that. Then, even though it's morning, good night. Mikan wobbled around for a bit, then left the room. It does what the plot requires, yeah. The plot, it's like kind of... So if it was plot convenient that someone became xenophobic, then it would be useful. And it would be a thing. Well, it's understandable, I mean... I fell asleep when she was supposed to come wake me up.
Man.
All along with Hachime. I can't stand being in the same room as you. Don't worry, I'm leaving. You should focus on curing that crappy disease of yours. Yeah, hurry up and go away. I don't want to see your face anymore. So you're lying? Why is there a vase in your... Is that a bucket? Have you been pissing into a bucket? It's definitely a hospital bed. Wow, that's really not what I was trying to click on because I noticed that.
Hey.
What are you doing? Hurry up and go away. I don't want to see your face anymore. Okay, bye then. I should start soon. I should wait in the lobby for the transmission. Okay, I guess I'm done with that. Throw the pet some of your, Okay, so what presents should I give them, then? I shouldn't give them any of the food-related things. Because apparently I need food items for Chapter 4. I've had that spoiled for me. So does anyone want, whatever the fuck this is? Don't give it anything. Oh, okay. Any extras you have? Surveillance camera unit is a light is blinking. That's weird. It's not transmission time yet. Hello? Light's blinking, but I received some transmission on the other side. It's pretty early. We haven't even received the Monokuma announcement yet. Might be something urgent, though. If so, there's no way I can make them wait until Fuyuhiko gets here. Alright, even if it's just me, I should receive the transmission. It's not like there's a limit on how long it works, right? It's just like, you know. I mean, that's all I've had spoiled is like, you should have food items available on the 4th chapter. I reached my hand and pressed the reception button on the surveillance camera unit. Huh? On first glance, I knew this wasn't a normal video. A slowly swaying dim light is shining on a black curtains. Felt like some sort of ritual was about to begin. Is this light from a candle? What was creepiest about this was the rope hanging from the ceiling. At the end of the rope was tied a loop, and beneath that there was a stepladder. It's like a gallows. No, it definitely is. What is this? I don't understand at all. What's going on at the music venue? And that's when it happened. The moment I saw the silhouette slowly entering the frame from the side of the screen, chills ran down my spine as if someone was dragging ice on me. A person wearing the hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head. What the? As I raised my voice in surprise, the person in the hospital gown slowly started moving. If you're suicidal, look away now was recommended in chat. Yeah, I mean, like, kind of it can accept that this is where this is going, and began climbing the ladder. And slowly they took their time climbing it, reaching out over the rope hanging on from the ceiling. Are you kidding me? And at that moment, the scene suddenly went pitch black, probably because the candle, the only source of light, had gone out. And no matter what I said, there was no response from the darkness on the other end of the monitor. What the heck is this? What's going on? What in the world is going on? No, it doesn't matter. I have to do something about this. I still have to make it. I need to hurry over to the music venue. I rushed out of the hospital and ran to the music venue where the transmission was made.
Ahem! Hope's Peak Academy School Trip Executive Committee has an announcement to make. Good morning, everyone! Looks like today is gonna be another perfect tropical day!
So, alright. So here's the thing. I'm betting that's Becky. I'm willing to bet money that it's Becky.
Now then, let's show some enthusiasm.
Because she was willing to do whatever you told her.
All today.
Just now, that was the morning Monokuma announcement. Fuyuhiko should be arriving here shortly. No, I don't have time to wait for him. I gotta get to the music venue. You gotta hurry, guys. Look at that cactus. That's fucking weird, right? It's like that should be something you catch in like testing. That's You see that? You see this cactus right here? So a lesser extent the one in the background too, but like this one right here. Anyway. It's this way, right? Or wait. Is it the other way? Oh hey, I leveled up. Hold on. Alright, nothing new. That cactus is like it too. Alright. Yeah, there's some weird shit going on with the cactuses here. Like, look at that line. You see that, like, very obvious line in the background where things start and end? It's weird. I should check my emails? Yeah. Did someone email me? Hold on. Let me just check my emails real quick. Let's see. Yeah, the cactus being messed up. That's weird, right? Is that just me? It doesn't look like anyone new emailed me. eBay says deals that will have you saying yas. It's spelled like that. So that's I'm glad I checked my emails. Alright, so continuing on. Oh, I'm actually going the right way. Have you done your oh, guys, hold on. I need to do my taxes. No. Yes. Go say hi to Tilda? Yeah, thanks, eBay. You're trying very hard to remain relevant. Please, please make it. I rushed to the music video with a prayer in my heart. I completely forgot. Prayer means nothing on this island. That's Becky. Oh, it's too late. What the hell is this? In the hot air inside the music video, I couldn't keep myself from shouting. Hot air? Why is it so hot? What is this strange hot air inside the music venue? No, now's not the time to worry about. No, that's actually a thing. More importantly, why isn't anyone coming? What is everyone doing? Ah, the body discovery announcement. That's right, there hasn't been an announcement yet. That's why nobody's noticed yet. Then I need to hurry. I need to let the others know. From here, the motel is close by. There should be a lot of able-bodied people who can help me there. I should hurry. I ran to the motel as fast as I could, trying desperately not to trip over my own feet. He's maybe like the ultimate survivor. Hey, somebody get out here. As soon as I arrived at the motel, I started shouting for help as loud as I could. I was wondering who was making such an infernal racket, so it is you. Goddamn, something off has happened.
What?
Don't tell me. Do you intend to spread pathogenic bacteria so you can take us all down with you?
I won't let you!
If you want to pass, you must defeat me first. What happened? Is there a problem? Fighting is not allowed. It's worse than trouble. There's a body. Do you hear me? A body was found.
Could it be?
Yeah, a body?
Yeah!
I renounce you!
Could it be? Do you intend to spread lies like Nagato in order to confuse us all?
Hold it.
Hold on. Hajime, is that true? Of course it is. Isn't it obvious? Chiaki, have you seen Nagato's condition? This is a fiend just had the same symptoms as him.
But still.
But there's no way we should check it out. Or we should check it out. Because if Hajime is telling the truth... Gundhum. How am I not pronouncing it right? My hand is going numb because my cat's been sitting on it. Yeah, you were talking about how your hand was stuck earlier. Well, if you move, you'll be arrested. I will actively call the police right now on you. So, I guess you're just going to lose your arm. I mean, you know.
That's...
A killing?
Hey.
If that's true, we need to check it out.
Fine.
My cat is really fat. Well, good. If that's the case, I will not stop you.
Leave this to me.
Leave this place to me. You fiends go on ahead. No need to worry, I will catch up with you easily. That sounds like the famous last words. Chiaki, can you go? Yeah, it's better if we hurry, isn't it? I wonder what offers eBay had for me. Let's see. Because they said they're deals that make me go yas. Let's see. A cable drill. There's a backpack, a leaf blower. A Big Mac with shock attack gun. A really old school war boss. That's pretty alright. I already have a shock attack gun and I have enough war bosses. I'm not even sure if I really need to run one right now. There's a vacuum cleaner. It's a Bissell. What is a Bissell? Slay, Queen. Yes. Leaf blower. Yeah, I'm still not hearing really something that made me go, yes. No one goes, yes, when they go, oh man, a fucking leaf blower. Yes. No one does that. Fuck off, eBay. They just randomly selected things and go, man.
I can see it.
No matter the trap, mere child's play compared to me. I shall destroy any and all traps. Alright, well anyway, time to go.
Hajime!
Hajime! Mikan, why are you here? Perfect timing. Please help us, Hajime. Help us.
Hey, hey.
Hajime is coming from there. Hajime and Chikia, what are you guys doing here? Fuyuhiko, where are you here too?
shit.
Isn't it obvious we're looking for Becky? Looking for Becky? I was planning on to rest in the on-call room, but I wanted to check on everyone before I did that, and Becky is missing from the hospital all of a sudden. Huh?
Perhaps.
So what Hajime was saying earlier, everyone, let's hurry.
Huh?
Hurry where? To the music venue. Don't ask, just follow me. Music venue? Is Becky gonna be there? Yeah? Chiaki. Not Chikia. Hey, you got here real fast. Anyway, let's get inside.
Damn it!
My wound hasn't completely healed yet. Don't make me run too much.
Hey.
I'm sorry, was I moving too fast? I can move slower. Cappy Rose, thank you for the 5 months of support. And you're at the 2nd tier? Holy shit, thank you. Is the 2nd tier like the same price as like the tier 1? Because it's like September? The only way to know is to go inside and confirm if a hanged body is really Becky. Let's go. I clench my teeth and reach my hand towards the door. Tier 2 is more expensive because it gives you more emotes. It's only for first-time subs. Yeah, I don't think so. Dad, don't. See, Cappy's already making good use out of it. Discount subs, you sandwich bastards. I mean, that's a thing you could say. I don't know. Anyone who's like gonna like resub this month, who hasn't already, check and see whether or not you've been tier 2 for a while. I was just thinking about that though, because it is like September. Like, was that cheaper than usual, or was it still like the usual $10? Either way, thank you. Tier 2 is normal price. Okay.
Huh?
What the heck? Why is it locked? That doesn't make sense. I mean, you were able to go through here a few minutes ago. Then why don't we try the other entrance?
Nope.
It's the only entrance to the music video. There isn't even a window you can go through. Why is it locked? I don't understand myself, but
Let's go.
if it won't open, the only thing we can do is force our way through. Wonder if that's going to be possible. All 4 of us, 2 of us are girls, you know.
It's got nothing
Doesn't
to
matter
do with you.
if you can do it or not. We have to try.
Damn right.
We all have to charge at the same time. Ready, set. On Fuyuhiko's signal, we all charge to the door full force. The door moved. Maybe it'll open easily after all. Isn't it against the rules to break things? Also, why are you pointing out that you're a girl? You can still slam into a door at high speeds. Doors don't understand gender.
Let's go.
One more time. Fuyuhiko's signal, we all charge to the door. One more time. Oh yeah, Becky broke into my cabin. That's true. It's like a live performance had just ended. That moment of silence just before the audience breaks out in thunderous applause. That's exactly not the kind of moment it is. After a few minutes after that silence, a scream surfaced. Yes! Yes! Yeah! Oh, man! Fucking odds! Yes! It wasn't just a hanged body. There's also another body, a suspended body belonging to Hikyo. See, I told you! Totally fucking worth it! My father thinks you need therapy for cheering over a little girl's death. She deserved it. She didn't deserve this? She totally deserved this. She's going straight to hell, and you fucking know it. Becky, that's sad. She didn't deserve that shit.
A body has been discovered.
I really don't understand how she's dead, though. That's going to be an issue.
Now then, after a certain amount of time
A
has
body.
passed, the class trial will begin.
I only hate certain children, specifically that child.
A body has been
Okay, we're just playing it twice.
Now then, after a certain
Two body discovering announcements in a row. That means they're both dead. The Hang's body with the hemp bag on its head. And Hikyo's suspended body. Both of these bodies must have been discovered at the same time. What is this? It's two dead bodies.
What?
Hikyo, what's that other one wearing a hemp bag?
Could it be?
Could it be two victims? Yes. This chapter. Why were people saying this chapter is bad? This chapter is great. When I was here earlier, I didn't see Hikyo's body. I only saw that hanging body over there. Not even 10 minutes passed. What? But still, why? Because the despair disease? I mean, like... You know, who do you think the killer is? Becky committed suicide because she was told to. Like, 100% certain on that. If that's not what happened, I would be very surprised. Who killed her? I don't know. Impossible, impossible, impossible. Impossible. It's impossible for killings to keep happening on this island.
Shut the hell up!
Shut up, idiot!
This is just...
For now, we should lower that person wearing the hemp bag to the ground. Leaving it like that is just too sad.
Yes!
But what about preserving the scene of the crime?
Damn it!
Who fucking cares about that? There's a control panel for the baton lighting on the wing of the stage. You can lower the body with that. That one. Fuyuhiko ran over to the wing of the stage and pressed the button on the control panel. So that means anyone of any height could have brought or hung that. So that means that it could have been Hikyo. But it doesn't explain how Hikyo died, because Hikyo definitely didn't commit suicide. I don't think that's possible. Wait a minute. No, it's not possible because she wasn't there 10 minutes ago. The motorized sound like a growl of a starving beast. The baton lighting slowly descended. When it descended enough for us to reach it, we all had to work together to lower the body. I'm going to take off the hip bag, okay? Even though I expected it, I still didn't want to confront that reality. Who did you want it to be? Who did you expect it to be? Under the hip bag, there's no denying that that face belonged to Ubiki.
Damn it!
Fuck, I'm dying. Damn it. Nagato. Okay, that's fair. Listen, for everyone who's sad about Becky, at least know this. Hikyo is also dead. So, you know. Today was a net positive. It's my fault. If only I did a better job watching over Ibuki. Ibuki. You're wrong. It's not your fault. Mikan. No matter how we feel, the one at fault is...
What's the matter?
Jeez, it feels like someone died in here or something.
Hey!
Finally showed up, the root of all evil.
What the heck?
But I'm sad because of Hikyo's death. Write me a 3-page paper understanding why you're sad about that. No, write me a paragraph explaining to me why you're sad about Hikyo dying. Like... I legitimately cannot think of one nice thing about her. Name one nice thing about Hikyo. Single-spaced, 12-point font. She was a bullshit caller? She's... my Hikyo An obsessed fan wants to drag you to Canada for a nice chat. Okay, so here's the deal with that. I feel like I could take your friend. So that being said, I get to like Canada, so that's cool. Free flight to Canada. I'll piss off a few more people. If I piss off like some other people, like does that mean I get a free flight to Canada as well? How dare you call your big brother the root of all evil? I even went through the trouble of bringing everyone here for you. Bringing everyone?
Ah! Are you kidding me?
What the hell is going on here?
That is impossible.
What?
2 people have been killed?
What?
Oh there, that's not all. We've also summoned the others who are at the hospital. The others?
This is troubling.
Looks like another serious incident occurred while I was unaware.
Damn it!
Can't believe they did such a horrible thing. Wow, they're actually acting like normal people. She's a lot better in the anime. But yeah, but what I've got to go on, she's not great. What do you mean, of course?
No way!
You're talking about the despair disease. Jeez, you guys, that stuff was all totally over now. Over? Yeah, because I got bored. That's dumb. I mean, okay, so it's a simulation, so, like, you can totally do that, but that's dumb. It's dumb. That's a fucking stupid fucking motive. That's a really silly reason. And now that the killing has started, there's no need to keep that motive around anymore. I mean, again, Hikyo's dead, so the despair disease is gone now, so you don't have to worry about it anymore.
What'd you say?
What the heck? That's impossible. How can you spread a disease and cure it so easily? Who cares about itty-bitty details? What matters is they've already been cured. So let's get back to the main topic and proceed as usual.
The Monokuma file!
The writing isn't great in this chapter. And yet, Hikyo dies. So, you know, that I mean, like, at a scale of 1 to 10, that definitely gave it an extra 3 points. Like, it's currently sitting at, like, a 4, but, like, you know, in comparison to other, like, portions of this game. But, you know, that was good.
See ya later!
I'll be waiting at the class trial. Do your best to investigate.
This cannot be.
Again, we have to do this again? We have no choice. Like last time, if this means that one of us killed these 2,
Let me tell
then we
you
cannot let this be. I'm not just remaining positive, I'm remaining ecstatic. It's equivalent exchange, yeah. You sacrifice the writing in order to sacrifice the gremlin. Why do we have to do this?
Damn it.
Thinking like that won't do anything. We have to do this.
Damn it!
If we don't do anything, then we'll all be executed.
What do you yearn
Abandon your overdependence and complaints this instant. Those have no place in this world. Can the murderer get punished for killing Becky only? Well, it depends on if they were killed by the same person. I strongly suspect that they were. The heat thing is relevant. I'll find the last bastard. The last bastard's going to be in the investigation time, I was told. So I'll actually search around some. Thank you for the Leon bits there, Zaren Saber. What about Nekomaru? What's going to happen to him? Is he not going to participate this time? Is that even allowed? Nekomaru. Huh?
That's weird.
It's strange I'm crying. What happened to me? Looks like lingering after effects of despair disease. There's nothing for you to worry about.
Hey.
Are you okay?
Yep.
Fortunately, it seems like I have nothing to worry about.
This is bad.
Since you have the liar's disease, your after effects could be maybe lies?
Leave it to me.
Leave Nekomaru to me. Everyone must focus on the investigation, so I'll do my very best.
Alrighties.
I will definitely bring back Nekomaru and win everyone's trust. Yeah, I'll go ahead and save, just in case. And then I'll probably take a quick bathroom break, and then we'll do the investigation. That's probably where we'll call it. Seems like we should leave Nekomaru to Monomi. What about guarding this area? Do we still need it?
Damn it.
I'll say, I don't feel good yet. It's probably better if I stay too, right? I should perform the autopsy again, right?
Damn right.
Then I'll leave that to you. Then let's get started. Can we end this nightmare for good? That's right. We need to end this. No, you say you want her to have a character arc, but the character arc is that she has boobs. That's her character arc. That's it. That is her character. Any sort of depth is not going to have her character arc. She would have to have some character first in order to have an arc. We need to finish this once and for all. I know there's no way I can believe that one of us did this, but for those two's sake, we need to find the truth, and we need to end this nightmare once and for all. Alright.
Huh?
Like, I've been putting up with this for a while. You know what? No, we're gonna save real quick, and then we'll figure out what. Okay. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. We're gonna have a quick BRB. Good music to allow us to have a bathroom break. Today's chrono game is called Sheltered. It's like I think it's like a... Oh, yeah, I heard about this one. So it's like, it's sort of like Fallout Shelter, but good. Like, Fallout Shelter was kind of like, eh. But eventually you're like, yeah, it's alright. Terratura is actually a better written character than Akane. How does that make you feel? Yeah, that's actually true. Terratura, like, his character arc was, he was a bastard, he was a pervert, and probably a predator, but, like, you know what? He also loved his mom. And that's, like, not a great character arc, but it is a character arc. Like, he did things. He had motives. There were reasons for him to do things and for him to feel things. And then he died, because that's pretty much as far as you can take that character. Anyway, I'm going to go to the bathroom. Give me like 2 minutes for that. And I'll try and tell more embarrassing stories to bring more people into chat. That's what it takes. Give you guys 2 minutes. BRB. And we're back. Yeah, so chat's still talking about the characters. Mikan and Akane both deserve better. I feel like you could do both of their characters and basically not change anything about their characters and then still have a really solid character there. It's literally just the writing. The idea of a girl who's just like, you know, one girl just really wants to get good at fighting and become stronger. You could do that in a way that's not like weird. You can make her less one-dimensional. She's kind of got the same one-dimensionality problem of like Naruto, and saying that actually Naruto has a little bit more depth means that there's something really bad about that character. You can do the same thing with Sakura. Yeah, Sakura from Danganronpa 1 is like actually pretty good example of how you have that same character but better. The same idea for a character. Mikan, like, being, like, weirdly depressed and, like, not having good social skills and that kind of shit. Like, not being... Mikan could be written in a way where she wasn't written this poorly. You know what I mean? Like, she could be written in a way that you have the same character traits, but not seem like it's just for fan service. Like, I've been putting up with this for a while. But why is it so damn hot in here? I hate being hot. Because your clothes are smothering. I guess I seriously can't stand it. I'll let you guys investigate this place. So Kazuguchi left the music venue under a cloud of grumbling complaints. Character writing in this game is really kind of bad, generally. But, for the most part, it doesn't matter except in those characters where it's, like, extremely awkward. You know? Like, Soda, his character arc isn't really there, but he's not, like, awkwardly bad, so it's fine. Chiaki is a more bearable stereotype. Chiaki doesn't have enough lines for me to hate her and her things. And in fact, it's swelteringly hot. Why is it this hot? Why do they never try and hide the bodies? So here's the reason you don't hide the bodies. If the body is never found, then you can never be found as the Blacken and then go to the trial and then get away with it. So you have to have the body get discovered at some point. You know? So there's no point in murdering someone unless if the thing gets discovered. It's a good point, Legend of Cascade. They have to be, like, kind of static in the way they're treated because, like, if you make any progress with them in the free time, then that would change how the main plot goes. But at least maybe you could, like, figure out why is Byakuya an asshole. You know? That kind of thing. I guess that's what they do. In fact, it's swelteringly hot. Why is it this hot? No. Before that, I need to check the Monokuma file first. No, I feel like that's relevant. 2 victims this time. Becky's cause of death was crushed windpipe as a result of choking. There are no external injuries. Blood loss used to her throat being slit by a sharp-edged tool. It appears her death was instant. I bet she discovered the body. See, here's the deal. We need to have 3 people discover the body. So I bet that whoever did it was hiding in the staff room. We ran. So, because she found the body, we don't know whether or not she found the body or not. In fact, she did find the body because she showed up sometime between when... But we didn't get the body discovery announcement because only 2 people had discovered it. We ran. There was us, and then there was her. Ran in quotes. What the? Is this it? We knew what the causes of death were from the beginning. This isn't going to be a useful clue. It's strange. Why did the killer kill 2 people? I have a feeling they tried to kill 1 person and then got away with it, and then the gremlin showed up. Could you lock the doors from the outside, though? No. That's a good point. I mean, the more people you kill, the more clues you leave, right?
So
So I don't think it's really necessary to kill 2 people and take that kind of risk. I agree with that. Or it's a reason they had to kill 2 people. The reason for killing 2 people, regardless, something like that shouldn't be forgiven, so...
I'll definitely find out.
I'll definitely find the truth behind these cases.
I think.
Seriously, I really prefer if she had a more confident sounding catchphrase. Alright. So there's the machine. We need to probably say that we found the body prior. And how we knew the body was here. Okay.
I see.
This appears to be
I
the
see.
surveillance camera unit.
This
Kazuichi put
must
it up
be
the
the
music
will
video
of
for communication
causality.
purposes. Why is it destroyed like this? Perhaps criminal disguise psychology is at play here? What do you mean?
Well,
Even if they know they're not being recorded, there's no way the killer would tolerate committing a murder in front of a camera.
Fine.
So that's why they destroyed the camera. Seems plausible enough. They didn't hesitate to murder someone in front of a camera. Then why did the killer... They'd hesitate to murder someone in front of a camera, so that's why they destroyed it like this? Then what was that thing I saw? That's not right. Also, don't worry about the of, if you can just leave that out. Legend Cascade. Sorry, it took me a minute to figure out what you're talking about. Oh, you're doing a portfolio? God, I hate portfolios. They're important, don't get me wrong, but holy fuck, I hate them. Alright, so what else is there? We'll come back to Mikan in a minute. I want to check out the staff room. There's a door that says staff only. It looks like it's a storage room. Might as well investigate in here, too. I gotta find that bastard. Oh, you're here. Okay. Looking for a bastard, and I only see one, and it's not the one I was looking for. Did you come here to investigate the storage room, too? Just wanted to confirm what you were thinking. Is that it, or are you trying to stay guard here?
Hey.
How about this? Did you find any clues? Tipped over a stepladder on the stage. The duct tape binding Hikyo? It probably all came from the storage room. There may be other things in the storage room that they used for the crime. Pretend to give me hints, but in the end, you're always just going to be on the killer's side, right? Oh, I'm not siding with the killer, you know? I'm just on the side of whoever acts in the name of hope. That's all there is to it. But the main reason why this case is really special is because I'm the President of the United States of America. God damn, I will never... That game is so fucking good. If you missed Metal Wolf Chaos, fucking watch that. Just watch the last stream of it, in fact. Just watch the last stream of it. It's fucking amazing. Richard! Huh?
Man.
But I can't say for one... I can't say for certain, though. What's this guy saying? As usual, he's not making any sense. Anything useful in here? Mr. President! Feels like there's less stickers than before. Am I overthinking this? No, you're not. That's relevant for some reason. What's with the yellow? Is that like supposed to be lights? What's going on with that? Why is it pixely in here? Did the gremlin cut her neck on the pixels in here? Carpeting, the wallpaper, the paint on the shelf, probably used for stage decoration. This thick black paper that's folded up on the lower shelf. It looks like wallpaper. A lot of stickers pasted all over the front side of this paper. The edge of the wallpaper. It's a little torn, but what does this mean? Okay, that's not really what I was trying to go for. Mirror, I guess? What is that? I don't know how that could be. You see your whole body in the huge full-length mirror. It's probably used for checking costumes. But I guess that's everything important in the storage room. I guess I should head back to the music venue. Okay, well, there you go. Apparently, I leave now. Alright, so bastard. That's weird. That pillar is all torn up. Was it like that before? Wait. Alright, let's let's talk to all the people, then we'll do.
Damn right.
Hey, Hajime, look at this.
Huh?
Look what's in front of the door. Drumstick, right? Looks like it's broken. What happened to it?
Like...
If something like that's in the front door, you think it might be a really big clue? Why would this be a clue? How do you think the door is locked?
Hey.
Remember when we came to the music video and then it was locked and we couldn't get in and then everyone was going to like run at the door because we're weak and some of us are girls and when we eventually got through, that happened. I'm not reading all that shit again. The door was locked when we tried to get inside. The forest is charged to the door. But when I examined it, I found that this door doesn't have a lock at all.
I get it.
This door is designed to be pushed open, and this is the shape of the handle. If a stick was used to bar the door here, well, don't you think the lock would keep it from opening? You mean the drumstick was used to lock the door? The broken drumstick on the floor in front of the door could be proof of that. And how was the killer able to get out?
Huh?
I mean, the music venue doesn't have any windows. The only door is the entrance. If they locked the door from the inside, the killer wouldn't have been able to escape outside.
Like...
Maybe the killer was still inside and we broke down the door to the music venue. And they waited until we were already at the scene of the crime to join us.
I get it.
You know? They don't use that tricks like this a lot in music or mystery dramas and stuff? If that's the case, there might be evidence of that somewhere around here.
Damn it.
All right, I'm definitely going to find it. I won't let the killer get away with this. The killer was inside when we broke down the door to the music venue, huh? Like you said, that might be possible, but
I've listened to the whole story.
I heard what you two were discussing. Chiaki, that was kind of a cool entrance.
Well,
Besides the broken drumstick, I've also discovered something interesting. What is it?
see?
There's a weird glob right here at the left of the door, right? See? You're right. What is this? It's too firm to think it's rubber.
Yep.
Doesn't look like it's rubber, but as she said that, she bent down and scraped off the semi-transparent gob with her finger. Why would you do that? Why are you putting it in your mouth? Smells like workshop chemicals. Why would you eat it? Workshop? And this chewiness. I see, this thing may be a glob now, but that doesn't mean it wasn't a glob from the start. For instance, if it was originally a liquid that hardened into this, it might be possible to apply it directly and smoothly into the gaps of the door. They even voice acted the chewing. Classy. What are you talking about? Just as I thought. It tastes nasty. She spat out the gob at her mouth and left the area. Besides, that bit about the taste, is it okay to consider that kind of thing a clue, right? Transparent glob. So it could be that, like, it's heat activated or it melted. Alright, so who else is here? You. You okay? Are you still not feeling well? I don't really get it, but I think Nekomara, like, my knees started shaking.
That's weird.
There's no way. I've got that kind of weakness. Probably go away if I belt a little strong too, but Nekomara's not here. Nekomara would definitely come back. You're right. You like him.
Hajime.
Might be imprudent of me to ask, but would you listen to what I have to say?
Hey.
I heard that you witnessed the incident from the very beginning, right? So what? Can you provide me with a summary of the incident? I need to research the truth behind this incident for the sake of dedicating my body to an even greater hope. No.
Wow.
Why? Don't make me repeat myself. No. This guy just wants to confuse us. There's no way I'm going to tell him what he wants to know.
How unfortunate.
See, that's disappointing. It's for hope's sake. I'm sure you understand. I'm horrified my power of... Even I'm horrified of my power of the eye of the Overlord. The heck is this?
Nature, the
You're
collective
stupid.
will of the world.
You stupid fool. I cannot believe you haven't noticed that apparent thing. Pitiful humans. They refuse to lift their heads for fear of doubting the authenticity of the blue sky. With my head up, does that mean that there's something up there? No, there's not. Do you mean the... Okay. Am I happy Gremlin is dead? I think you'll... Go and find the clip that someone took of it. Yeah, you could have just said, look up, dumbass. A massive candle positions near the front of the stage. Dull light in the video must be coming from this candle. Candle is huge and might be perfect for lighting, but they didn't need to bother using a candle. They could have just used the normal stage lighting. Look up isn't melodramatic enough. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. Why'd she have a hint bag over her head? Wait, huh? Hint bag. Upon further inspection, there's some Mononomi decal in the fabric. Wasn't that from the... That was from the whatchamacallit place, right? Looks like it's just not a normal bag. Alright. Rope? Rope that was tied to the baton lighting in the ceiling. Yeah, it's from the theater. Thank you. Hey, Becky hanged herself with this rope. Hung herself? Hanged herself. With this rope and died. From what I can tell, it looks like the regular length of rope with no unnatural features. But despite the fact that the music venue has a storage room, there shouldn't have been any rope like this in there, which means it was obtained from the supermarket. Did the killer bring it from there? Did anyone... that means anybody who obtained this road, it would mean it was difficult to use this as a clue. Hanged. It's English legal grammar. Okay, hung means something else. Hung is slang. Okay, so I'm fucking stupid. Sue me. Don't actually sue me. I don't know if you can... Hung is what Nekomaru is. I wonder if that's true, huh? Just noticed a little something. Is it okay if I confirm it? Mikan, do you have a moment? What happened? There's something I want to ask you. There's no doubt that the cause of death was being hanged by this rope, like, right? She had no external injuries, so there's no doubt that she died from hanging herself.
I see.
So Becky died by hanging herself. Means that was obvious the moment we discovered the body. You might not have seen it, but we all saw that she hanged herself. You're right. Yep, I got it. So this rope won't be much of a clue. Might as well search another place. Hanged is a specific method of execution. Hung is past tense of hang. I see. Cool. I learned English today, guys. Jeez, as usual, I have no idea what he's up to. It's entirely possible someone else was pretending to be her. Then that's why the camera cut off? Why, though? Becky's body lay atop the stage where she was wearing a hospital gown when she was sick. What's with Becky's feet? What's this on Becky's? Okay, I was about to screen cap that. I didn't notice when she was hanging, but the soles of her feet are dirty with blood. That's blood, right? There shouldn't be any external injuries on Becky. If that's the case, the blood belongs to someone else. So wait, okay, so... That means that the gremlin was dead before she was. Or the blood from her shoes got there.
Damn right.
Hajime, can I talk to you for a second? You already discovered the body before you met up with us, right? Yeah, at first I didn't know it was a Becky because of the hint bag, though. But I knew right away that she was dead since she was hanging from that rope.
Like...
Which means that Becky must have died before Hikyo was tied up.
Well...
That helps. There's no time of death written in the Monokuma file this time. Wasn't really sure who died first. It's true, their estimated time of death wasn't written in the Monokuma file this time. But I should know when Becky died, I personally saw it. Why would you fake someone else committing suicide and then force them to commit suicide? Wait, hold on. If Becky climbed the stepladder and died right after, does that mean she committed suicide? Sort of. No, that's impossible, because even if Becky committed suicide, it wouldn't explain Hikyo's death afterward. Two different deaths happening at the same time. There's no way that's a coincidence. It's not. It's incredibly relevant. Why is there blood on the stairs? Stepladder tripped on its side. Must be the stepladder that Becky used in the video I saw. Yeah, the timing of the death is key. And it's important to note that she has blood on her feet and there's blood on the ladder, which means that Gremlin died before Becky did, which is weird. I don't know what that means yet, but that's my current understanding of things. Isn't that a blood stain?
See?
Looks like there's blood all around the left side of this stepladder. So recall, Becky didn't have any external entries. If that's the case, then it must be Hikyo's blood.
Yep.
The only thing I can think of, a blood stain that probably belongs to Hikyo is on the left side of the stepladder. What does it mean? Don't try and make sense out of this trial. Is it that kind of trial? Is that why people are like, oh, it's this trial? It's not just... Okay. Stepladder has been added to the truth. Left side of the stepladder. Okay. This trial is whack. Okay. Alright, let's check behind the curtain, because I have a feeling that's where you hang, or you hang out. That's probably a bad turn of phrase. The black curtain hanging at the far side of this stage. The curtain isn't wide enough, so you can't reach from one edge to the side of the stage to the other. It's not really a full-length curtain. Curtain where it isn't originally here, right? It's pretty strange that it doesn't fit properly. Probably obtained from the furniture section of the supermarket. Back of the curtain is taped for temporary use, like a curtain at the supermarket. So you're saying someone took the time to actually bring a curtain from the supermarket.
So...
And went that far, there was probably something the killer really needed. There was probably something the killer really needed for this crime. Why did they need it? Who knows? Well, it wouldn't be a mystery if the answers came so easily. I'm a little suspect of Soda, because if... Okay. Soda could hack the cameras to do something fancy. And so if the cameras are lying to us in any sort of technical way, then that's possible. But that's some bullshit. Added to the truth bullet section. Cool. Okay, notice all that. Alright. 86. That's pretty warm. 86 degrees Fahrenheit to Celsius. $30 degrees Celsius. I have a feeling that it was originally says 30 degrees Celsius on it, and they just converted it like I just did, but the other way. I don't think 86 degrees Celsius is livable. It'd be fucked up if it was Celsius. Yeah, it would be. I don't think you can live through, like, if... That's like... What? I mean, it doesn't scale like that, does it? No, it does. So it'd be like 100, 200 and something? Almost 300 degrees? That's like a furnace. That's like actually inside of an oven. That's right. You won't be able to adjust the hot air in the music venue with this. All right, so I should mess around with it a little like so. It's running as a heater, 86 degrees Fahrenheit. Now I know why it's so damn hot. Better turn off the heater for now. That should cool things off a little. Why is the heater running? That's definitely relevant. I just don't... It's weird. Alright. Hikyo's body is suspended against the pillar on the side of the stage. She's wrapped against the pillar with duct tape. It looks like she was forced to stand upright. I'm not reading that. Not because it's offensive, but because it's offensive to me on a spiritual level that someone would actually be offended that she's dead. According to the Monokuma file, her cause of death was a slit throat. Her neck looks like it's been, like it stopped bleeding, probably because the duct tape wrapped around it. Why is Hikyo's kimono like that? Kimono is all disheveled, and her sash is tied in the front. The killer do this too? Ooh. Is this gonna do some weird shit? But when did the killer kill Hikyo? Okay, No? Okay, good. When the first discovered Beki's body, Hikyo's body wasn't here. If that's the case, Hikyo was killed. It must have happened during the time I was getting everyone, before I came back here. Not necessarily. It was barely 10 minutes. I think we figured out that, wait a minute, there's no blood on the steps from here. Is that the game being a game, or is that the game telling me something that there's no blood on the stepladder? Is it really possible the killer tried to kill Hikyo and taped her up that short amount of time? Is it even who's alive right now? So currently who's alive is him, Nagato, Guns him, Soda, Sonia, Chiaki, her, Boss Baby, Nekomaru probably, she's not, Mikan, and that's it. Like, pretty much this whole row, actually everyone on this row is dead. Wow, that's really easy. Oh, except for Mikan. Mikan's alive. Even if this is possible, then whoever did it would have been a narrow window of time to do so. Because the killer must have been someone who doesn't have an alibi during that time, right?
Hey!
Hey, Hachime, do you have a minute? No, you're in the way.
Now.
I don't... What's up, Luigi guy? Guess what? The gremlin's dead. Spoilers, but I'm really happy. Don't wish to be in your way, but if there's something you really need help with... Help?
Actually...
Look closely. There's a natural shape bulging from inside Hikyo's kimono. So what I was thinking is she might be hiding something. Wait, hold on. Don't tell me you want to search inside Hikyo's kimono.
Huh?
That's exactly it.
Why?
Well, that would have been a problem if she were alive, but she's dead now, so it's okay. Don't mess with me. Are you saying there's no problem that now that she's dead? You keep your fingers to yourself. Fine. If you don't want to do it, then I'll just ask someone else.
Hey!
Yo,
What's up?
Hey.
There's something I want you to do for me. Looks like there's something inside Hikyo's kimono. Would you mind feeling around for that?
What?
I don't really understand, but I guess I'll go check under Hikyo's kimono, right?
Thanks.
Thank you, Akane. You helped us each other in such a wonderful thing.
now then.
Helping each other is such a wonderful thing. Let's see. She reached through the duct tape binding Hikyo as she struck her hand inside her kimono.
That's weird.
She's tied up tight. I can't really reach with my hands. Wait, hold on.
Yo,
There's something. Is this what you were looking for? Is this a key?
Perhaps.
Why are her tits like perfect spheres? Because, I don't know. And she's not wearing a bra. We know that because in some of her things, like her shirt bursts even more, and then you can see them better. And there's no bra holding them together. So it's just that's just boobage. Honestly, the answer is anime. Yeah. Looks like it's different than the cottage. This must be the key to her motel room. Keys to her motel room, huh?
But...
If her key was so deep inside her kimono that it would be hard to remove, it's very unlikely that the killer tampered with this evidence.
isn't that right?
Because if this is a trap, it would have been more towards the front of her kimono and we'd notice it easier. Which means that we can conclude this is something Hikyo had along with her all the time. So she has no nips, I guess.
Hey.
Also, it's not like I'm adding to that or anything. But it looks like you were curious about the condition of Hikyo's body, right, Hajime? Of course, that's why I'm investigating. It's true, there are several mysteries regarding her body.
Well...
Just hear me out for a second. All of those mysteries, what I think is the strangest is...
See?
See the way that she's wrapped... they wrapped her body with that duct tape? It's almost if they were trying to hide the wound on Hikyo's neck, don't you think? Hide the wound on her neck? Yeah, imagine having nips. Just... Fun fact, the artist for Danganronpa is self-taught and draws like he's never seen a woman naked. I mean, like, why though? Like, you can Google naked woman and then you'll find it. You'll find naked women. It's like, in comparison to every other moment in, like, human history, like, the possibility for you to see naked women, you have a lot of options now. You can do that. You can do that. I know, yeah. Really? I don't know what you're gonna get. There's also a lot of nude model sites for art. That's true. Show us, Rev. This one I feel like is more of a case. Like this specific game has more like, this is what we want for this game. I don't really know if that would help, was their true intention, but I guess it's a big help for our investigation. The reason for the low volume of blood is because the duct tape acting to compress, right? Her body was left alone after her throat was slit. The surrounding area would be a sea of blood. A sea of blood, huh? 2 bodies floating in a sea of blood. That's enough to make anyone faint. Alright, is there anything else to investigate here? No. Have we talked to... Her arms crossed and thoughtful look on her face, Chiaki was silently staring at the stage floor. Did something drop on the floor there? Nothing dropped, it's just dirty. Dirty?
Hey, hey.
So you take a close look at the floor.
See?
If you look closely, you're right, there's a smudge as if something was wiped off. Wait, it isn't something. Is that a blood stain?
Yep.
Well, a blood stain isn't strange. Hikyo's neck was slashed not far from here.
But still.
Rather, what's strange is, why did the killer try to hide it? Hide it?
So...
They weren't trying to hide it. They wouldn't have bothered to wipe it off. The reason the killer wiped the blood stain, as long as the body's nearby, there's no way that they'd be able to conceal the crime by wiping off blood stains. So what's the killer trying to hide? Probably where? It's bizarre. That is really weird. My suspicion then, I mean, like, the game's a little wonky. It's like kind of making the blood stain float there, but like, you haven't looked up on the stage like Gunham said. Well, I can't look up anymore. Like, this is as far up as I can look. I think that's all I can discover here. Alright.
Hajime.
By the way, Hajime, still don't quite understand the details of what happened.
Right?
Hey, if you can explain it to me in detail, I think I might be able to give you some more useful information. Really? You might end up confusing us instead. Why don't you find out the truth? You don't want to find out the truth. You just want to make us suffer.
What do you mean?
That's not true. I'm doing this because I believe it's for everyone's sake. Oh well. For the sake of everyone's hope, I'm glad I gladly become the enemy. I wouldn't even mind if I die.
Damn it.
And the main reason why I can't look over this case this time. What does that mean? Regardless, you're not going to tell me, huh? That's a weird thing to say. Then it can't be helped. I guess I'll just rely on my own gut feelings. Gut feelings?
Hey.
You should come by later. I'll go there first and then wait for you. Where exactly are you talking about? Well, obviously the movie theater. After he said that, Nagato walked out of my sight. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the next place to check. Why the sudden interest in the movie? How are you that dumb? Alright, so I don't see the bastard in here. We've checked back there. We haven't talked to Mikan. When did you realize that Becky was missing? After leaving Nagato's room, I went to the on-call room. That's when it came to me. I should go check on it, how everyone in the hospital is doing one more time before they go to sleep. So I went to the patient's room and I noticed that Becky was gone. I quickly ran out of the hospital, and that's when it happened. I saw Fuyuhiku in front of the hospital, and I asked him if he could help me look for Becky. And it reminded me, where are you? I thought you were resting in the lobby. Long story. I'm sorry. It's not like I doubt you or anything. There's just no way I doubt you because we've been together since this morning. You're right. We were together until you went to the on-call room. That's right. We were together until just before the morning Monokuma announcement. So I don't doubt you. I'm telling the truth. Is it alright if I continue with my autopsy? If you talk to me again later, I'll tell you what I know. So please spare me my life at least. What happened to not doubting me? Alright, with this, I might be finished investigating the music venue. I still need to talk to Mikan to make sure that those autopsy results are from her. What if Becky's neck just did that? What if the gremlin's neck just did that? Before I leave to investigate other places, I should talk to Mikan one more time. Okay, I mean, it's been 5 seconds, but sure. How about it, Mikan? Have you found out anything by now? To tell you the truth, it's been very inconclusive. It's been 5 seconds. You should have more time. I feel like I did this entire room not the way the game wanted me to.
You got it wrong!
But it's not my fault. The music venue is just too hot. Because of the heat, I can't estimate the time of death. Because of the heat? Is that possible? If the body is overexposed to heat or cold, you won't be able to determine the precise time of death. See, that might be the killer's goal. He covered up the time of death by using the heater to make sure the inside of the venue is hot. That's weird.
But...
Even if the heat is the killer's doing, is there any reason for them to cover up the time of death? I agree. As long as I saw it, it should be clear when the murders occurred. First is Becky, then Hikyo. And as long as this is an imitation murder, there shouldn't be any mistakes mistaking the order of the murders. An imitation murder?
Huh?
You don't know, Hajime? I thought everyone already knew.
See?
A murder where the killer used creative work like a song or a film to outline as an outline for the killings. It's common in detective novels, mangas, and video games that you start to get annoyed by it. That happened earlier in this. It's literally the last chapter. That was literally the last chapter, right? How would an imitation murder be related to this murder? Well, based on the killing's order, there'd be the way that they were killed. It's clear the imitation of that movie, excuse me. The assumption is that an imitation murder is the reason why the killer killed the last two people. The goal is an imitation killer. Even so, why did they feel the need to do something like that?
Do you have a minute?
Excuse me, is this really an imitation of that movie? Then is it possible that one more person might have been killed?
This, too, must be the will of causality.
I didn't fucking see the movie, though. Hold on a second. What are y'all talking about an imitation murder? One more person might have gotten killed? You guys worried about that there's going to be another victim? Well, no worries. Things are going to get out of hand too fast if a bunch of people could get killed at once. I'm really cautious, fella. So I prepared a perfect countermeasure. On a killing school trip, the same black can only kill a maximum of 2 people.
Huh?
You mean you've added another rule?
Yep.
Well, if killing everyone else at once is okay, the Blacken would just secure an easy victory, right? A new rule will prevent that to make sure you can't slam. So make sure you slam it into your tiny brains. If the maximum is 2 people, then will there not be any more killings? Since you're here anyway, can I ask you one more thing? You know, I just want to confirm one of the class trial rules. I see, as expected, you're very strict about games.
Perhaps.
I don't want to consider the possibility at all, and I don't even want to think about that someone would do this. If 2 cases occurred at once, what happened if there were 2 killers?
So...
Like I said, if I'm talking about the possibility that Becky and Hikyo were killed by 2 different people. Now, I mean that the 2 killers existed at the same time, but we can only vote for 1 person, right?
I am concerned.
If we only choose 1 person based on a majority vote, then the other person can certainly achieve victory.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right.
See?
So what happens in that case? I have to assume that didn't happen because Monokuma didn't seem to think of that idea. What about a case where there's 3 incidents instead of 2, or if 4 incidents overlap with one another?
Silence.
Shut up! Okay, it's okay. I'll make sure something like that never happens.
Hey. say.
Meaning 2 killers can't exist at the same time, so it's safe to say that that applies to this case too, right?
Wow. I don't
Alright, fine. There's always 1 killer at any given time. Even if they had an accomplice, you'll have to figure out who the mastermind is. Man, I endured you guys. I ended up giving you guys a huge hint. She made me say it. Galaxy Brain Chiaki, whatever. Gamer brains are not meant to be underestimated. You should just shut up and go back to my cave. See, so there's no possibility there for 2 killers to exist at the same time. With this, I guess that narrows things down a little.
Yep.
Yep, that makes things easier.
Fine.
Plus, if the same killer can kill a maximum of 2 people, it means the
your
3rd victim would be impossible.
powerlessness.
Imitation murder breakthrough. You guys keep saying that and it sounds strange to me. What do you guys mean by imitation? Could it be that you haven't seen it? Seen it? Seriously, what? The only movie on this island, dumbass!
So,
Like I said, that movie.
oh my.
When you first explored the island, Monokubo was passing around our invitation tickets. Then the imitation is...
Good
Of course, it's an imitation of that movie.
Well,
Did we just need this to, like, go on a little longer? Like, was this trial not long enough for someone? Based on the murders at the time, which closely resembles that movie if they were copying it. As if they copied the movie. I see Nagato mentioned something about that. Then it can't be helped. I guess I'll just rely on my gut feelings. Gut feelings?
you.
So you still haven't seen it yet. Still, it's not too late, I think. Probably a good idea if you watch that movie before the class trial starts. Looks like I need to do that. I should get going too. There are other places I want to investigate. Where do you intend to go next, Chiaki? Probably the hospital for sure. First victim, Becky, was there. I don't know what was going on in the hospital in the first place.
You are right.
Thanks to the despair disease, we could not go there for some time. She's right. Might be good for me to investigate the hospital too. There might be some clues related to Becky's death. For clues related to Hikyo's death, I should try going to the motel. There's a lot of things I can do for the class trial, but it definitely give it all my all until the end. You're just gonna stand here? Right, because you're guarding the place. Okay. I want to go see the movie now. Okay, well the motel's right here. Let's go here. That's probably not normal for my ears to ring, right? It's weird. Just remembered, I never went inside the rooms at the motel. Plus, I don't even know where Hikyo's room is. It might be faster just to ask someone. Hey, let me know where Hikyo's room. I might want to ask them. Well, I tried to click on Gunham, but I missed.
So you have a
Nope.
here.
Okay, great. So you're here, right? Come on out. Are you talking to me? I can see you. Did you really think you could hide your presence like that? I wasn't trying to hide in the first place. Which room was Hikyo staying in?
Listen well.
Open the door to the center room. However, are you prepared? To make sure you pray to whatever god you hold dear, and you might want to bring an extra pair of underwear. I wonder, how does this guy talk to his parents and teacher? My ears have stopped ringing, so I'm okay now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, the middle... Remember the bastard search. There's no bastards about. Also, why do I look up, Gunham? Pick a
Damn
god
right.
and pray. It's like, honestly, one of the rawest fucking... It's good. What happened when you first discovered Becky's body? It was the same time as when I found it with you guys. Becky's body was hanging from the lightning baton. There was no body discovery announcement made, which is when I went to go get you guys. I met up with Chiaki at the motel, and we were going back to the music venue. Met up with Mikan and me. When we were back at the music venue, one open. So we had no choice to break down the door and discover Hikyo's body was suddenly there too. Yeah, that happens.
Hey.
This is the most important part. When you arrived at the motel, who else saw you besides Chiaki? As I recall, Minomi. Okay. So, if it's the, like, locked room sort of thing, okay. So, who did we see? Assuming there's no way in or out of the place. Let's assume that's right for a second, right? Okay. So, could be Kameda. Couldn't be Gunhim. Could be Soda. Couldn't be him. Could be her. Couldn't be her. Could be Sonia. Could be Soda. It could... So it's really just down to Soda or Sonia. Or Kameda. That's... So it's obviously Leon. Yes, thank you. Besides Chiaki, I also saw Gundhim and Minomi.
I see.
I see. So Kazuichi and Sonia didn't appear, huh? You think those two are suspicious?
Like...
Well, Hikyo was killed between the time you saw Becky's body and when we broke down the door, right? So obviously those two are more suspicious since they weren't with us. Well, the nurse chick, we know that she was there because she was there helping us break down the door. Let me tell you my alibi, too. The morning announcement woke me up. I went straight to the hospital. I saw Mikan panicking in front of the hospital. I asked her what was going on. She said Becky disappeared. You guys split up and looked for Becky, right?
Well, yeah.
While I was circling the island, we came to the motel and saw you guys there. Oh, okay, so they're back on the... No, they're not, because they can't... No. Literally, it has to be someone who I didn't see prior to getting into the room. Because if I saw them, then they weren't inside the room. You see anyone else while you circled the islands?
Wow.
No, we went to the movie theater in the street full of machines to look for Becky, but we didn't see anyone. You're implying that I didn't have an alibi because I didn't run into anyone? It's reasonable for you to doubt me. The time that... You sure? Assuming there's no way in or out of the room, yes. But I cannot be certain of that because this game pulls some bullshit. But that's my current working theory, is it's one of those three people. In that short time, there's no way I could have killed Hikyo and wrapped her around a pillar with duct tape. It's true, I feel like there wasn't enough time to do that after I left the music venue. Wait a minute. Of course, there's no picture. Okay. This is really dumb, and I'm probably right, because it's so fucking stupid. But, what if she was there in the shot? And what if she was there when I walked in and saw her? And she was just hidden behind a false wall. The false wall hidden inside the, I bet I'm right.
Huh? Jeez.
Well, I'm used to it. It's true, I've done some, things that deserve to be doubted for. That's stupid, Rev. Yes, it is. But this chapter's apparently stupid, so... You're fucking high. No. Look, hold on. What about this? You guys don't understand. So, in the storage room, right? There was like a wall that looks very similar to the pillars, right? But it was just wallpaper and stickers, right? Extra stickers were added, so you could have the wallpaper put up around her. Why the fuck you would do that? I don't know. It's overly complicated. Fuck it, though. What if Becky was just holding her breath real good? Yeah? Seems like a stretch. Yeah. I want to know in advance so I know it. Alright. Makoto did it. Yep, there you go. Hikyo's room. There we go. Looks like it's locked, but I have a key. Oh, but just as I thought, this is the keys to Hikyo's room. Alright, I should go inside. So Hikio was staying here. She only stayed here for a few nights. It doesn't really feel like her room, but I feel a little conflicted.
Oh my.
Did the door open? How did you get in? Yeah, Hikio put the key in her kimono, so I used that to open it. I see. What, did something happen? No, I started to believe it might be my fault. Her fault? What does she mean? What do you mean? The dumbest CG coming up? Is it like, I need to have a cat ready, dumb? Hold on. Let's preemptively get a cat ready. The moment Hikio came to this motel, she completely shut herself in this room. She was afraid of the despair disease, so she was cautious of you guys, right? However, the fear of the disease was not the only reason she locked herself in this room. She had another reason. Besides the disease, what other reason would make her lock herself in the room?
Perhaps.
Her kimono. Her kimono? Yeah, yesterday I went to talk to her. She'd been in this room for some time. I told her it might be good for her to go outside for a bit. She kept the door to her room locked, but by coincidence, it was not locked at that time. Then I saw it. That is like the worst drawn art in this game so far. It's so bad. She doesn't look like the same character. Jesus fuck. The long leg. So bad looking. Her hair is wrong. Very jank. The angle is bad. All of this is bad. The background doesn't look right. It's just bad. Hikio is crying and struggling with her kimono stash. She didn't want to smell bad, so she took a shower, but she couldn't tie her sash anymore. Mahiro is no longer with us, so she believed she was having trouble with it. There's an edit of this image with Hikio with Hajime holding money in front of her, just saying that exists. I'm sure it does. She didn't leave her room because she couldn't tie her kimono, huh?
You are right.
You just might have thought it was just silly for, just still a silly sash, but it must have been a serious issue for her. Hikio told me that she learned how to tie her sash from Mahiro, but Mahiro taught her the basics, so why she wanted to be able to tie her sash on her own.
Perhaps.
She probably couldn't forgive herself for not being able to do it, especially since Mahiro taught her.
I
really don't understand her feelings, which is why I said what I did. What did you say? I'll help?
Hyoko, by chance, are you having trouble wearing your kimono?
Stupid! What are you saying? Of course I can do it! Because Mahiru taught me. That's why I can do it on my own.
If that is the case, how about you do it someplace where there is a mirror?
Right. And so she went to the only full-length mirror.
Do you remember the full-length mirror in the storage room at the music venue?
Yup.
If you do it while standing in front of a large mirror, I am confident you will be successful. Also, shutting yourself in your room like this may be bad for your health.
If shutting yourself in a room and not going outside is bad for your health, well, might explain why my ear was just ringing. And that's when she kicked me out.
It cannot be.
Cannot be. Hikio remembered that. You're saying she went to the music venue to wear her kimono? I can see that happening. Hikio locked herself in this room and made sure she put the key inside her kimono. I can't imagine that she was abducted by someone. If so, that's weird. Hey, did you tell anyone about this before the incident? Or was someone listening in on your conversation? Never told this to anyone, and I don't believe anyone was listening in on our conversation. Nobody knew. If that's the case, how did the killer know that Hikio was going to the music venue? They didn't. That's the problem. Something's wrong. Yeah, Sonia's account is not very good. Okay, it's just a regular TV. Bed. Looks like she wasn't abducted in her sleep. There's a mirror. Bastard! There's no way anyone could use this. I don't see anything else that looks suspicious. There's no sign that someone made a mess in her room. I don't think she was forcibly abducted. Feel like I couldn't really find anything important, or I couldn't find any important clue. Oh well. Bastard.
No.
Alright, and I'm gonna have to start taking, like, getting stuff out of the vending machine one at a time. It's kind of dumb. Is there anything else? It's literally just that. Okay. He was pooping. The vending machine is super diminishing returns until you do island mode. I guess just putting one in at a time is
Hello
probably
there.
good. Why, hello there, Hajime. I knew you'd come here. It means you noticed it too, right? The case this time is the imitation case in which the killer used that movie as their theme. Oh, but no, I haven't watched the movie
I
yet.
see.
And you really should watch the movie first.
Hey!
Manager, customer's here.
Did you call me? What?
Hachime's the customer? You have a problem with that?
What are you gonna do?
And he said he didn't want to watch it, but I knew you wanted to see it all along. If there's a Tsundere Hajime looks like, then you're a real tough guy. So devoted to being Tsundere, they even bought Monokuma sticker for $1.5 million.
Huh?
You pay $1.5 million for a sticker? No, I expected to die before then. It's nothing.
Listen up!
In exchange for not watching that movie, Hajime paid $1.5 million for a Monokuma sticker. Are you planning on playing Ultimate Despair Girl on or off stream? If I did it, it would be on screen or on stream, and I don't know. A lot of people have said, nah, it's not worth it, so. Come on, what are we talking about anyway? Why don't you just show it to Nagato? Stop it! But my resistance was in vain. A Monokuma reached into my pocket and took out the sticker. See, it's this one. You bought this for $1.5 million? But in the end, he's still gonna watch the movie. Who cares about that anymore? Just hurry up and give me an invitation ticket.
Here!
Here you go. Already says so on the invitation ticket, but it's effective today at this time. By the way, I can only give one ticket away per person, so you only have one chance to watch it for free. I've already stamped today's date onto the ticket, so you won't be able to cheat. Don't worry, I only plan to watch it
Look
once.
forward to it,
Then
okay?
I'll prepare the projection reel. Please wait a bit, okay?
Hey,
About the invitation ticket, I strongly recommend you keep it safe. Why? No reason. I think it's protective charm. Yeah, if it is an imitation murder, then me not knowing how the murder happens exonerates me. I guess I should just wait until Monokuma finishes his preparations. Anything else to investigate? Any chance of playing 999 after Danganronpa 2? It's either going to be 999 or Ghost Trick, one of the two. I've already played through 999 once, and I'd like to win this time. Here's the deal, like, I don't have any, like, particular interest in Ultra Despair Girls, but if Chad is interested in it, then I'll stream it, you know? And if that means that no one wants to show up and watch it, then what's the point? The ultimate game for me to stream is a game that I want to play, y'all want to watch, and the devs don't mind me playing. I've said it before, I'll say it again. But if people don't want to watch it, and I don't really feel like playing it, so... and the devs don't seem to give a shit, who the fuck am I streaming it for? You know? A straw poll might be better. Ultra Despair Girls has some plot points necessary for the anime. It might be worth doing a poll for it. On After Hours, let me know in the comments what you think. I'd like to see what people think, but yeah, I could do Ace Attorney as well. I'm just kind of investigating everything. Limited edition item that only one person can have.
What's this?
You're interested in buying that tote bag?
Too bad.
Well, too bad. It's too bad. It's already sold out. Oh, man. Who bought it? Who'd you sell?
You're so stupid.
You know, there's no way I would say that. Something that would reveal who the killer was. Yeah. So the killer bought it. Yeah, obviously.
Shocking.
I remember you said you only wanted one because it was a limited item, right? It's not limited to one. It's more like it's limited to one person. What's the difference?
Hey,
when you buy one bag, you get another one free. It's common practice to bait customers into bonus prizes. For some reason, hearing you say that pisses me off.
Well now.
I should forget that I carelessly made a slip of the tongue.
Now then.
Now it looks like the preparations are complete, so please enter the theater right away.
I can't.
Toko had a decent character. It's 1990s understanding of mental health. It wasn't great. I'm gonna get some more water real quick because my throat's killing me. Give me 1 sec. You guys want anything? I feel like Toko had like some character. She felt like an anime character, but she felt like she had some depth and some like presence. She wasn't great. Not great, but I feel like a lot of things that Mahiro does are like worse than Toko. Burger, blood, Coke. Okay, cool. I'll get him. And we're back. Got gushers? I don't have gushers. I've actually asked that we don't get gushers anymore because I don't move enough to get gushers, you know? I need to stop eating or drinking so many sodas as well. But it is what it is. Ultra Despair Girls would have been good if it weren't so horny about underage characters. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, Danganronpa 3 and Danganronpa V3 are two different things. An additional thing is that it's not the same thing as Ultra Despair Girl. World-famous director Monokuma presenting a stunning masterpiece that reduced American audiences to tears. The Wizard of Monomi 2.5D will be screening shortly. From the title alone, I feel like this 2.5D, that sounds so half-assed.
Please relax and enjoy the film.
I can always just look up Ultra Despair Girls plot.
Monokuma was born in a remote village full of old people because the death rates outpaced the birth rates.
This is dumb. What?
One day, Monokuma was swept up by a tornado created by a helicopter gunship during a routine military exercise.
Yeah?
And was whisked away to Monomi's country. Monokuma wanted to return to his homeland so he could go back to pestering the old people for change. So he began his journey to see the wizard Monami, who was rumored to grant any wish one desires.
It's like the shittiest knockoff Wizard of Oz.
Along the way, he met a very loyal group of friends.
Okay, get your fucking piece of paper ready. Let's try and figure this out.
Monokuma met a Monami scarecrow who was missing a brain. When he recommended that she commit suicide, the Monami scarecrow hanged herself and died.
Okay.
He also met a Monami lion who was missing her courage, so he pumped her full of arrows.
Yeah?
He also met a Monami tin man who was missing a heart, so Monokuma sliced her into lumps of iron.
Okay.
After a lot of other stuff happened,
After a lot of other
finally
stuff
reached
happened.
the wizard Monami.
It's a great
and
story.
powerful. Eventually, one thing led to another, and he started beating the crap out of Monami. And in the end, he somehow usurped the kingdom from her.
Somehow.
With this, Monokuma enslaved the old people, took their pensions, and lived the rest of his days in luxury. And he lived happily ever after. The end.
Wow, that sucked. Man, movies are the best. That drama was so moving that it almost needed 2 boxes of tissues, one for each head.
So,
Now then, let's meet again at the class trial.
bye-bye.
Too disgusted to even let out a sigh right now. All I can say to describe that situation. So I'm sure you figured out who the murderer is now. Well, I'd like to know who the Tin Man is. If I can figure out who the Tin Man theoretically would be. I... Missing her courage. Okay, so that means Becky, she's the straw or scarecrow, and the Tin Man, that would be Tits McGee. What's her name? I'll just put down Titty for now. That's good enough. And then, so who else does that leave? And then Gremlin. That would make her the lion. Okay. So, of the possible people that could be left that could have done the murder, assuming that I'm right? Oh. Kane. That's right. Couldn't remember how to spell her name either. Okay, so Kane. So, alright. So, the people who could be the murderer. Kameda. Guntem, Soda. So, it could be Soda. It could be Sonia. And that's about it. Shar, thank you for the 45 months of support. Holy fuck. Thank you. Not gonna steal I am his thing of kiss kiss, but kiss kiss. You can't type worth shit. That's fine. Thank you for supporting me all the same. It's not... I would assume Nita is, like, unavailable. Like, he's still not okay. Can we ask how he's doing? Because that's relevant to this trial. Sonia. So basically, it's either Sonia assuming I'm getting this right, Sonia or Soda. Literally the only two possible people. Are Mikan and Fuyuhiko really off the table? They were outside when the door was locked. So I feel like that's right. How was it? I actually don't have to ask. I totally expected a reaction. It was honestly the worst movie I've ever seen. Is it okay to call that a movie? But thanks to that movie, you now know, right? Yeah. Just like you said, the characters who were killed in the movie match the victims in this case. They really pulled this trick twice. Scarecrow's... Oh, this is literally going to tell me. Wait, the line? Wait, what? What? No, that was... No, that's right. Yeah, no, I'm good. I got it. Right, yeah, no, I'm good. I got it. That would be a complete imitation if the killer killed 3 people, but it seems that wasn't possible. Perhaps the killer is upset about that right now. Or... if the killer's main goal was just imitation murder, then they should be upset about it, but I'm not sure if that's even true. Gundam was the one who said everyone was there. I need to be sure... Okay. I mean, like, the door was locked. And we know that those 4 people were there. I know that Mikan and, what's his name? Boss Baby were there. And so is Chiaki. So that proves that those people didn't do it. As far as I'm concerned for now. There could be external proof, or... it depends on how they got in or out of the room, really. Hospital. Alright. We're preparing that surveillance camera unit, right?
Hey!
So I didn't really make any weird modifications or anything. It's not like I'm suspicious or anything. Did you get this from that shady-looking alley where all those machines were lined up?
Right!
Yeah, I just tweaked it a little. If there are any other surveillance camera units, would it be possible to transmit a signal to the hospital from those cameras too?
Man.
The teams, thank you for the 15 months of support. No, that's impossible. Originally, surveillance cameras and surveillance monitors are only used as part of the same unit. Thank you, teams. That's a long-ass time to support someone. The video that was filmed with the hospital camera can only be viewed with the hospital monitor. The video can only be viewed with the music venue monitor. But if I left it like that, we wouldn't have been able to communicate. So I decided to swap the cameras. So that's how you guys were able to view the... Yeah, so it's not really he did anything special. He just fixed them, and he gave us the wrong camera. That's kind of what I expected. Each surveillance camera unit manages the broadcast based on a specific number. So even if we bring up the same model number or monitor, you won't be able to interfere with its signal. Meaning even if another camera exists, it would be impossible to broadcast with it.
Huh?
However, I didn't just swap the cameras. I modified them and increased their wireless range. If I hadn't done that, we wouldn't have been able to use it. You're right, you did work on that.
Well?
Okay. Queen Bananally, thank you for the resub. 2 months. It's like... more than 1 month. Queen Bananally. Why do I not... Yeah. Thank you. Must have done it on the slide before. I should investigate the lobby first. Apparently I should investigate the lobby first. Nice job. Yeah, there's certain words that I can get right on the first try. Like, it's really random which words that I, like, people's names I can do correctly. Like, you could have, like, Fahuligats, and I'd be like, oh, yeah, shout out to Fahuligats, to the resub, 18 months of support, that's a long time. There's a surveillance camera unit on top of the reception desk. As long as the music venue's surveillance camera is destroyed, is it possible to broadcast with this?
Hajime.
Thank you guys for actually getting that reference. I thought I was going to be insane and just be old. Savinia. Is that right? Try pronouncing my name, Savinia. I noticed there's something I want to ask you. First discovered Becky's body at the music venue, right? Why did you go to the music venue? You only had you had a reason for that, right? Come on, hooligans. Do you see something with this camera?
That's right.
Yeah, I also wanted to ask you about that. It'd be different if the surveillance camera unit could record, but it's only good for household functions.
Hey, hey.
Tell me, Hajime. Yeah, that's exactly it. I saw a strange video on the surveillance camera unit. Savinia. Yeah, it's like Swedish, right? Or like that journal area. I showed the music. It showed the music venue stage. There's a back curtain hanging like there is now. Whole display was pretty dark because it was using candlelit. There's a rope hanging from the ceiling. Beneath that, there's a stepladder on the floor. This image is filled with big dick energy. How is this image filled with big dick energy? Right away. Person wearing a hospital gown and hemp bag on their head appeared. I don't know who it was because their face was covered, but now I know it must have been a Becky. She walked straight into the stepladder without any hesitation. She climbed up to the stepladder. I'm trying to get a good look at her feet or her, like, nails so that I can see whether or not, like, she has black painted nails. You literally cannot tell with these images. She climbed on a stepladder with her own free will, and she came then, and then she grabbed the rope, and that's all I saw. The cam light must have been snuffed out or something, because the screen went dark all of a sudden. It wasn't displaying anything anymore.
Man.
Not in a weird way, chat. Come on. Her feet are relevant to this chat. To this entire investigation. Well, if the candlelight goes out, obviously nothing would show up. Modern surveillance camera have infrared functions, so things like will show up even if they're in the dark. But the one I got from the machine alley was really an old model. Hold on.
Well?
Objection! At the time, you said you didn't know the person wearing the hemp bag was Becky, right? Yeah. You didn't know it was her, but you saw her trying to hang herself, so you rushed over to the music venue to try and stop her, but you didn't make it in time.
Hey.
Still, if she climbed up on the stepladder of her own, does that mean she committed suicide? Wouldn't that mean she's her own killer? Becky committed suicide? What do you think, Chiaki? There's no doubt that Becky stepped up on that ladder on her own, right? Yeah, there's no doubt. If so, don't think about it too long. If you don't know, just be honest about it. Well, of course she doesn't. There's no way to be able to figure that out so easily. I need to investigate the conference room on the second floor. I'm heading over there. Heck, she just ran away all of a sudden. She said the conference room, but why would she mention the conference room all of a sudden? I also might be overthinking, but did she seem a little upset? Could you have faked the murder from here? Why is feet considered a weird fetish? Oh, God. You know what? People like legs. People like hair and, like, tits. Those things, you can't fuck them. Looks like an open room. There shouldn't be anybody inside. I should look anywhere else. Okay, but I want to look where I want to look. Why are you here?
Now then. All right.
Help me out with my recovery. Help me out with my recovery. You can touch my boobs if you win. No thanks. She was bearable when she was quiet, but she was much better if she was still feeling the after effects. She'd beat me up if I said that out loud. Anyway, why are you here?
Hey, hey!
Well, I've never been sick or hurt, so I had no idea, but hospital gowns are pretty comfy. I was thinking I might keep wearing one. Don't tell me you plan on wearing hospital gowns from now on. That's the idea, but it looks like they're out of stock. Looks like there's one gown for each patient room, so I thought there'd be more in the empty rooms. There weren't any gowns?
Yo!
Yeah, that's right. Becky died wearing one. There's only one left, so it's the one that Nagato was wearing. If I had no choice, then I would just wear Nagato's. It's a unisex size, so I'd probably be able to fit into it. Hold on, what happened to the gown you were wearing? You saying I should wear the one I wore? That's gross. Wearing someone else's clothes, even weirder. Was wearing is even grosser.
Like,
no time to dilly-dally. I totally left Mikan back at the music venue. Crap, I gotta go back. Mikan is being a little bit suspicious. I investigated the music room venue, but I'll leave her on guard duty. It was a bad idea. Yeah. Okay, I guess I can't look in any of the rooms, even though Becky's room seems relevant to me, but okay, I guess it's not. So that actually is information. Yeah, it's pretty suspect that there's only a certain number of gowns. It does mean that Mikan could possibly have been involved. Because if you could have faked it from the conference room and then given herself an alibi by, like, strangling me. What's this? It's pitch black. I can't see anything. Where's the switch? Don't turn it on. Are you there? If you turn on a light, it's going to be fully exposed. It'd be embarrassing. What's fully exposed? Hey, Hajime, if you poke out your eyes, you can turn on the light. What are you going to do? Are you going to poke them out? I'm not going to poke out my eyes.
Aww.
Bummer. Troll fail. No sooner did she finish saying that than I heard a dry sound of curtains being drawn. There's a flash of intense light and stung my eyes a little. I squinted my eyes until he started to adjust to the light. Could you have set up this room to look like it? Maybe. That's a hard maybe, though. And I saw Chiaki had finished opening the curtains that were covering the window.
Hey, hey.
Were you surprised? Surprised, I don't get it.
Well?
I got it. Got what?
See?
The curtains inside this conference room are designed to completely block out light. There's a projector in here, so they're probably careful about the light shining through.
See?
The black curtain that blocks out light is long enough to reach the floor. It's perfect. A black light blocking curtain. That's why it's dark. So there's something wrong with it? Still in the middle of investigating, so it's a secret. Yeah, she's upset. Still, what was all that about? A bit about it being embarrassing if I look at and troll fail.
Nope.
I just want to mess with you. Yeah, she's definitely upset. That's why. Why is she acting so childish? Guess I'm done investigating the hospital. I should move to a different place.
Hello! How's everybody doing? It's me, Monokuma! Yay! Awesome!
See, okay, you guys are saying, like, epic fail, troll fail, those are really bad for this trial. And honestly, that plus, like, the fact that, like, the despair disease, that's really dumb. I'm going to lower my grade that I gave it earlier from a 4 to I want to say, like, a 6. Because the fact that the gremlin died has been growing on me. It did go down in points, but it's just gone up more net.
The class trial's gonna start, you know. So, make sure you guys come to Monokuma Rock ASAP. I'll see you soon.
And you go to that place again, but now's not the time to be a coward. The reason that Becky and Hikyo became victims, in order to find the truth, the only thing I can do is go. Okay. What the hell are you talking about? I didn't like troll fail. I'm just thinking that, like... Are you grading this system like golf? Okay, so, like... let me like give you some like ideas about how this this thing is gone for me. Okay, so let me just bust out a calculator. We'll do it live. We'll do it live. We'll bust out a calculator live, okay? Nice. All right, window capture. You know what? No, I could probably just use like, where is it? Okay, there we go. All right, so this is what the screen looks like for me. Anyway, all right, so the chapter started with like a 2. Despair, disease, dumb. It's really dumb, right? But then what's her name died, right? It was probably closer to a 1. Then it went up by 3 points because the gremlin died, right? Probably went up to a 5, really, because that was good. But then Becky died, and that was kind of sad. Then I started thinking about it, and I was like, man, it's actually really fucking good that not only was I right, 1 point because I'm right, 1 point because I realized that the gremlin is just gonna be dead still. And that's really good. And then, you know, another point when I realized that she's really dead, like she's not faking it. Like that's like another 2 points. But then it was like, you know, epic fail. And then there was the bit where it was like, you know, fail troll. You see how my math works? Anyway, let me go ahead and should probably feed the pet and stuff. Yeah, clean up the poop. It's like kind of dumb that she said that. So Meerkat is possibly a suspect now. I'm gonna go ahead and save, and then we're gonna check the art because I think we should probably stop before we go into the thing. Yeah, it's true. Okay, hold up. So there's also the, you know, we probably, oh, I accidentally opened Sony Vegas. Okay, that's great. I have 10 coins that I cannot spend right now. I can't spend them. It won't let me go anywhere else. All right, let's check and see if there's any new art. There's not. I showed off the Danganronpa art yesterday during stream. Tomorrow is Minecraft. Why is Mikan a suspect? There's very few people who had access to the upstairs room. So I'm going to write her down as a suspect. And the build was definitely not such that it could be Nekomaru faking the previous suicide. With the way that the candle cut out and all that, there's no way of knowing whether or not that person actually hung themselves. We assume so, but it's entirely possible that they didn't. This is a clusterfuck of a chapter. Why isn't Hajime a suspect? Because, main character, basically? What if it wasn't Becky at all? That's kind of my point. Is what if it wasn't? When is ham steak? So, tomorrow is going to be Minecraft. Tuesday. Let me make sure it's something real quick, and I want to promise Homestuck for you before then. And I might stream in the morning over the next week or so. Does Homestuck really matter? Like if I stream it when I haven't released the other episode to After Hours? I've gotten a little bit behind on After Hours because like I'm getting ahead on After Hours. Like basically like the videos are getting edited in such a way that it just doesn't edit quite right. If that makes sense. Like, because I've been doing 2 a time, that's been making it go a lot. Yeah, I am ending. You can spend your coins from the extras menu before loading your save file. Interesting. I might do just Homestuck tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, Tuesday. I don't think it'll be an issue. I don't think anyone's going to be like, oh, I didn't catch the last episode of Homestuck, and there's no way I know what will happen. I think I'll be okay, right? I try and stream. The whole Thursday thing is to make sure that I stream in such a way that people can catch up. How many people did not catch up on today's Danganronpa but still watched this stream? Or we're here for both streams. I'm curious to know what that demographic is like. Like who's watching After Hours to catch up and who is watching who's watching just live. You watched it this morning. Okay, so you watched it this morning and then you came and watched this. You didn't watch it. Were you here for the stream last time on I managed to catch up using the After Hours vid. I catched up yesterday. So the last video was actually today. Unless if you watched it on the VODs on Twitch. This is my first time on the channel. Okay, first time on the channel, so that's another possibility. What's the news? After Hours for Danganronpa, and then watched it today. I see. Okay, that answers some questions. I should do a poll. I'll do a poll and I'll figure it out. Because if that's the case, then I can stream stuff like this fairly back to back. Like do this, then do Homestuck, then this again, and so on and so forth. We'll see. I don't know. I want another game that's kind of bite-sized, a little bit shorter than Majora's Mask. But I think I'll be continuing that in the morning. Like Majora mornings. Up until I can get the light fixture fixed, so that way I can actually paint again. But anyway, I'm going to go. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys tomorrow with Minecraft. And then probably Tuesday will be Homestuck. Anyway, see you then. Bye. Bye.